At the start of this save, we set out with a simple goal to take Gillingham from League 2 all the way to Champions League winners. Each season has been flawless. We have gone back to back in promotions, and now the first ever season in the Premier League sees us with 7 games to go, and there are 2 points that separate 4th, 5th and 6th. In this episode, we will find out, will we bottle it or will we do the unthinkable and get Champions League football so far ahead of schedule? Also, the FA Cup. For the first time ever, we can win Gillingham the FA Cup. We've got Aston Villa in the semis and potential of Arsenal or Chelsea in the final. This episode is going to have it all. I have never been more excited to film an episode of Football Manager in my life. So go and pause the video, get a drink, get a snack, sit down and watch this. It's either going to be a great day for me or it's going to be absolutely painful. Let's get into the video. Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel. I am absolutely pumped for this one. As you can see, looking at the table, so Liverpool played Arsenal. Top of the league Arsenal, only lost 4 times this season, and they managed to beat them 1-0. So we're starting this episode off with Liverpool in 4th place in the table. Absolutely crazy. They've only got 6 games to go. We've got 7 games to go, meaning every game is like a cup final. So this episode is going to be absolutely crazy. In this episode, we're going to finish the whole thing. And the plan of action here is Crystal Palace and Man City off camera, a Villa doubleheader. There is so much at stake in these games. We'll then do Bournemouth off camera, Manchester United likely off camera, and then we'll do Wolves and Everton probably to end off because I'm thinking it's going to be unbelievably close. But I don't want to waste any more time. I'll get back to you as soon as we get to this FA Cup semi-final. I'll get through Palace and City and we will see how we've got on. But I'm excited. Probably going to cut to me now deflated because we've lost both those games. But let's see what happens. Remember when I said I might come back dejected? Here I am. So this was a frustrating one, very frustrating one. Munoz with 2 goals for them. We ended up losing 3-1. And as the stats will show you, we were very much in this game. Daniel picking up the red card, straight red. It is a 3-game ban. He's already served 1 of them, but it does mean he's going to miss both games against Villa, which is absolutely painful, especially because the right back that we got to replace him can't play either because he is ineligible because he's a loan player from Villa. So absolutely killer from Daniel there. And yeah, frustrating to say the least. In terms of how we got on against Manchester City, wow. As you can see, we managed to pick up a 1-1 draw. Did we deserve anything from this game? Absolutely not. I cannot believe we walked out of this place with a point. I genuinely can't believe it. Look at the domination. 1 shot on target. That's all we needed. But boy, has it put us into an interesting position. So this is the FA Cup final, which I don't know why it shows you the final. I think I said that last time, but this is where we are. So we find ourselves 4 points behind Liverpool and Villa. We have a game in hand on Liverpool. That game is against Villa. It quite simply is we have to keep winning. But it's also important to remember perspective of where we've come from. So the Champions League, of course, is the aim. But it's all about perspective, you know? And I'm proud of the efforts no matter what this season. It's something to build on. It's just the hope that kills you, isn't it? But we're not out of it yet. I am worried if we do fall off a little bit. Chelsea and Manchester United catching us up. I believe 6th place will be Europa League or Conference League. I'm not sure exactly which one. But anyway, there is still a lot of football still to be played. That -3 goal difference might be the killer blow, I have to say. But it's time for the FA Cup semi-final, and we are against Aston Villa. Let's get into this game. FA Cup semi-final, our first sort of major game as Gillingham manager up against my team, Aston Villa. And as you can see, Daniel is playing. His suspension is for the league only, so still a massive miss, don't get me wrong, but the fact he can play in this game is huge. Look at that. Feast your eyes on that. Gillingham are at Wembley. Up the Gills. This is one massive game. Let's see if we can get to the FA Cup. Okay, that's a good start, lads. Let's see if we can get to the FA Cup final. Come on, the lads. Here is Granit Xhaka with a decent free kick chance for us. 12 minutes in. It's feeling tense, I have to say. Ball in's half decent. It's come out to Harvey Barnes. He can hit them. It's deflected. It's blocked. It's a corner. I need to do the Unai Emery. Calm it down. Now maybe here come Villa. Ian Matson on the ball into Onana. Over to Joe Gomez. That's such a Villa signing, that is. John McGinn here. Come on, can we... Oh, I thought we were going to win it back. John McGinn driving down the right-hand side. They're knocking it about nicely. That's got to be offside. VAR? Do we have VAR? Do we have VAR in the FA Cup? We should do. Ref, do the right thing. Do the right thing, ref. Come on, then. Checking goal. It has to be offside. Hey, there we go. But a scare, though. A scare. We've nearly gone 1-0 down there. Both teams with some chances. Is it a tight call? I mean, that looks like he's onside. But, I mean, Jesus Christ. VAR, why do we even need you for that? But both teams with a half chance. Villa looking like they're the ones knocking at the door. Daniel, massive interception there, though. Great play from him. Okay. Tangled with Rodgers. They'll get it back, and they'll keep coming. Here's Harvey Elliott back into Rodgers. Oh, it's nice football. Elliott inside, shoots, and it is 1-0 to Aston Villa. We're victims of overachievement, and as I said a moment ago, it's the hope that kills you. I mean, it's a nice bit of play, a battle between Rodgers and Daniel. That's an important one there. Harvey Elliott then turns Anderson inside out and just sort of like outside the foots it into the far corner off the post. Okay, then work to do. 1-0 down at Wembley. Hold on a minute. Straight into a highlight. This is what this team is all about. Time and time again, the odds have been against us, but we find a way. Harvey Barnes, instant reply. Can we do it? Still Harvey Barnes, deflected. It's gone in. It's an own goal, and we are right back on level terms. I'm just double checking that the ref's not going to do me dirty here. And it's, what? Come on. There we go. Harvey Barnes does the hard stuff here. Just goes inside. The ball goes in, and it is just, it's Ian Matson. It's just unfortunate. It just hits him at the wrong position, and Darman has no chance. And that is an instant comeback. I mean, they're saying it's Kevin Angulo. I don't care who it is. Come on, lads. Action-packed first half this. Come on, we need to try and win the ball. I feel as though we're not ratty enough in the middle sometimes. There we go. Oh, God. I thought we'd won it again. Here's Kamara. Come on, lads. Stand firm. Onana, Kamara, inside to McGinn. It's too easy. And just like that, a flurry of goals. Aston Villa 2, Gillingham 1. Villa with the corner. Morgan Rodgers to deliver. I don't know why it's so dark over here in the shadows. Back to Rodgers. In for Kamara. Onana. Joe Gomez, please. Someone block it. Onana scores. And that most likely will be all she wrote for our FA Cup run. Rodgers' corner comes in. It's not a bad one, and we half deal with it. Harvey Elliott on the edge of the box. No one gets out to Rodgers. No one marks Kamara. Onana can bring it down, play a 1-2 with Joe Gomez and Boubacar Kamara, and then wrap it into the goal. And it looks like it might take a half deflection there, but I'm going to switch us to attacking. Again, we've been the better team. 4 shots on target, 3 goals. But it's not enough, and it looks like we're crashing out of the FA Cup. Villa get the ball away. Here is Louis Barry. I mean, a goal now, and hope might come back to me. But right now, I feel deflated. Absolutely deflated. Nunes loses the ball. Villa through on goal. Elias, he's going to wrap it up. Surely, we're going to look for an offside. I don't think we're going to get one. And that is game over. And that is it. Our FA Cup run stops at the semi-final. Aston Villa 4, Gillingham 1. Unai Emery has had his way with us. He has had his way with us. That's tough. What to do here? Do I absolutely go at them, or do I... yeah, I'm disappointed. All right, this is how it goes. They may have beat us 4-1 and a bit of a formation shape change from them there, but we now have to bounce back. We've got to bounce back. Daniel can't play. Nunes in at right back. This is where character needs to be shown. If we lose this game, we are out of the Champions League race. It is as simple as that. Which, look, we've had a great season, but this is where we have a chance to fight back and try and get a massive result. It's Villa, it's Gillingham, Champions League on the line. We've got to make sure that we walk out of here with a win. It won't be easy. Confidence has been knocked. Let's see what we can do. Up the Gills. Villa at home. A whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. Maatson here finds Elias on the right-hand side. Come on, lads. We need Ndiaye to have a masterclass. That's what we need. He's not had one in so long. Harvey Elliott shot to the back post. Clear it. Anderson does. And Villa starting this 2 minutes in. Absolutely on top. Looking to pick up exactly where they left off. I mean, let's have a look at this one. Elliott's ball to the back post. John McGinn. What a save. What a... Okay. Just skip past that one. Okay. That definitely wasn't in. Right, bit of a different game to how it was at Wembley, which I expected. Villa seemingly on top, and we are struggling to really create anything at this moment. A couple of shots, but nothing major. I mean, that is just poor. Ndiaye fell off a cliff. Ref, offside? Offside? It is offside. But we just can't get anything going. We cannot get anything going, and we are really lacking some steam at these final moments. Ndiaye just clears it to no one. Simon Hooper will check it. Disallowed, thank goodness for that. But Villa are all over us here, so we've got to try and find something. Free kick to Villa 4 minutes before half-time. This would be a disaster. Barry will go long, and Gulo nowhere to be seen, though, unfortunately. And Villa will recycle once again. Said that a lot, haven't I, this episode? Wow. John McGinn. Still prove... Oh, John McGinn. John McGinn, superb. And it's a deflected pass from McGinn to Harvey Elliott. And 4 minutes before half-time and we concede. I'm hoping for an offside. It's not going to be. A lovely bit of skill from John McGinn. And does it take a deflection? It takes a deflection. Completely takes Ndiaye out of it. Harvey Elliott pounces. Esquivel nowhere to be seen. And half-time, Villa deservedly 1-0 up. And the Champions League looks like it might be done for us. It looks like it might be done. And it's all eyes now onto the Europa League, really. I mean, we're still in this game. A goal here would be huge. But the whole problem is we're not playing good football. And if we do, we're scraping draws, it feels like. We need to start playing football again. Harvey Barnes in. Angulo. And it will be 1-1 at half-time. And hope is semi-restored. Let's see if we can turn it around in this second half now. It's a half-decent goal. Esquivel plays it forward. Harvey Barnes into the middle. And Angulo here picks the ball up, does well to get hold of it, and just hits it. Just sends it home. Emi Martinez can't do anything. And it's 1-1 heading into half-time. Massive, and I mean massive second half needed here. Second half well underway then. No chances so far. Here is Joe Gomez into Kamara, knocking it round the back. They're so solid, so physical at the back as well. Harvey Elliott, who in real life struggling, in this FM save, he is absolutely superb. Come on, no foul. Oh, Evan Gesson with a goal. It looks so simple. Harvey Elliott here does really well. Drives the ball forward to Elias, who then picks it up, turns, swivels, plays the ball in, Gesson marked, and it's as easy as that. And we find ourselves back in the position we were a minute ago. Vigera will win it back, though. Vigera driving forward, finds Harvey Barnes. Oh. How many times we've lost the ball in this episode? Elias driving forward, keeps it in, Gesson scores, and that's it. Champions League is officially over. Disappointing way to crash out. Very disappointing. Conceding a load of goals. Not playing nice football. Unable to get the ball forward. We don't need to see that one again. And we've been absolutely dominated every single game we've played in this episode, it feels like. Every single game. And it's just unfortunate. We've just not got the steam to carry it on to the end. Frustrating to watch. We're not used to this as Gillingham manager. And now Villa are just taking the piss. They're taking the piss out of us. They're absolutely taking the... great save from Ndiaye. But we are down and out. Officially down and out. Villa coming again. Ezri Konza picks it up. Can we just try and win the ball? It's just so easy for them to move it round us every single time. Great ball through. And that is game over. Sure, it's already game over, but 4-1 would be dead and buried. And it looks as though the ref's looking at VAR. I think this will be given. I think this will be given. Goal awarded. It is game over. Villa knocking it round us like we're not even there. This feels like a training game. We haven't been battered like this, have we? We haven't been battered. And Dye with a great save once again. You know you're awful when your goalkeeper hits a 7.8 rating and you've conceded 4 goals. That's how you know how bad you are. 24 shots, 15 on target. Get this game over and done with. Please, no more highlights. Unai Emery, 4-1 against us. And Villa have absolutely demolished us back to back. And yeah, you're training tomorrow, lads. Disgraceful. So what I'll probably do now is I'll go through Bournemouth. I will see where Manchester United are. If we beat Bournemouth, I'll probably just get to the last game of the season now and see it out against Everton in terms of the table and how it looks, just so you can see. So the top 4 dream is surely over now. There are 7 points that separates us and 4th place. We needed to win against Villa. Look, listen, we shouldn't be in the Champions League, and I think the last few games have demonstrated that. I mean, our form has been absolutely awful. 3 losses and a draw to Manchester City. So we'll assess the situation. Maybe we play this game against Manchester United. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just go to the last game against Everton. You never know what might happen. So I'll keep you informed, and I'll see you at some point in the next couple of games. All right then, lads, welcome back. We're on the last game of the season, but let me show you what happened in between. So we picked up a 1-1 draw with Bournemouth. Even game, probably a draw was a fair result, and that was the first game we played. We then managed to pick up a 2-0 win against Manchester United, where by far the better team had the better chances, and it was really nice to get back to winning ways. Before we beat Wolves 2-1, it was a little bit twitchy towards the end. They did manage to get a goal back. Vieira, 85th minute winner for us. Massive 3 points it was as well. And this is how it looks then. This is how it looks. This run of games here. Season defining. So unfortunate, but ultimately you're always going to come into blips of form like this, and that is all that happened really. So if I show you the Premier League, however, things are at an interesting point. So to my knowledge, if we win this game and Aston Villa, who have got Newcastle by the way, fail to win, then then we actually leapfrog Villa and go into 5th. We'll be joint on points with Liverpool if they fail to win as well. Let's have a look who Liverpool have got. Is there any? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm even doing this. They've got Wolves. It doesn't matter. The goal difference swing is huge. But we have the chance to leapfrog Villa. Even if they draw and we win, we've just got to win and hope Newcastle can do a job against Villa. And that would be the Europa League. I'm really not sure exactly how it works. I believe currently we're also in a Europa League spot. But yeah, we'll have to see. Let's just get this one out of the way then. The final game of what has been a great season. Apologies if I was a bit down earlier on in the episode. It just stung so much. We really had a chance, in my opinion. So Europa League, Conference League, they would be sensational achievements. First season in the Premier League, an FA Cup semi-final. This team, we're going to get there. It might not be this season, but we're going to get there. So let's go into this last game against Everton, pick up 3 points, and hopefully qualify for the Europa League. All right then, the final game of the season, a massive game against Everton, a chance to leapfrog Villa, and in the first season in the Premier League, finish 5th, provided Newcastle do us a favour. So a lot on the line here, a massive end to the season. Everton are safe, there's nothing like that. It's just us against them. They've got nothing to play for. We've still got it all to play for. Oh, we've scored. We've scored. Do you know what? I was in a world of my own. A world of my own. I'm so used to this highlight not meaning anything. Daniel picked it up here. I'm still in a world of my own. And the ball's gone in. And we've scored a goal. It's been parried. And we've scored. We're 1-0 up. 30 seconds in. I mean, you can't really ask for a better start than that, can you? And the fear now is that Everton are going to bounce straight back. And we've picked the ball up again. Could you imagine if inside 2 minutes we're 2-0 up? Could you imagine? Now, if Liverpool do lose to Wolves, it's going to pain me, because what it will mean is that there's a result somewhere where we didn't get a draw, we lost the game that we could have done that would have seen us actually qualify for the Champions League. But we can't think like that. We can't think like that. Anyway, we're playing some lovely football here. Maddison's forced his way back into the team. Ball into the box. They'll deal with it. Out to Harvey Barnes, who shoots. Nunez recycles. Still Harvey Barnes. Esquivel's ball in's good. And now let's see if this counts, because this is going to be tight offside, I believe. If not, it is 2 minutes. It is 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in. And we find ourselves 2-0 up. Harvey Barnes. Nunes, by the way, so good at recycling the ball. Harvey Barnes. Esquivel's ball is drilled. Maddison, right place, right time. And there we go. The man who had a bit of an injury this season, Vieira's made his way back into the team, started 11, but Maddison comes back fighting. And there we go, 2-0. Well, Everton are going to want to come crawling back surely here. We'll win it with Ormbasa, and they'll come again. 2-0 inside 2 minutes. That is absolutely crazy. Esquivel picks it up here. Nunes gives it away, unfortunate there. And Everton, what I was going to say is obviously the goal difference swing between us and Liverpool is like 15 goals. I was thinking when we won that ball back then, could you imagine if we go 3-0 up here? Not quite the same. Gonzalo picks it up and it's actually going to be 2-1. What a crazy first 10 minutes. And just know, I've got all eyes on the Villa game. As soon as I take my eye off it, it is Newcastle 1-0 up at Villa Park. And Wolves are beating Liverpool. So right now, oh God, maths fails me. We're 1 point behind Liverpool still. Doesn't matter. Unless they've equalised. The game likes to embarrass me. We'll come forward here, but that is massive news that Newcastle are beating Villa. Absolutely massive, because 5th place. Listen, I still won't rule out those coefficient points. I'm going to have a look into that and see how that works. Daniel now driving us up the pitch. A 2-goal cushion here could be good, especially with Villa losing. It's gone in, it's Cunha, and it's a bit of a strange goal. It's been strange goals all of this first half. 3-1 up at Everton here. And let's have a look at this one. This is a strange one. So Daniel picks it up, plays it back to Xhaka, who, it's clearly a shot by the looks of it. And it ricochets. Oh, Cunha. Look at that. Cunha, that is outrageous. A little flick into the goal. Lovely stuff. Villa have equalised. So 34 minutes in, it simply doesn't matter. Ian Matson, we're still in a good position. It's if Villa win the game, but it's a bit of a scary sign there. Gonzalo now through for Everton. Come on, we need some solid defending here. The 2-goal cushion, you know I like it. Oh, my word. Oh, God. Why did I say anything about solid defending? That's the opposite of solid defending. And this is a mental first half of football. Gonzalo here gets the ball into the box, doesn't he? And then it just ricochets. Esquivel, no man's land, really. Doesn't know what he's doing. And Dai, he's had a few of them this season. But in all fairness to him, he has been great all season long. And yeah, 3-2. Okay. Panic stations a little bit. If Villa go 2-1 up, could be worrying. Villa have gone 2-1 up. Absolutely killer there. So we go back down to 6th. And in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it will mean that much, because I don't think 5th is going to get Champions League, but it could be killer. I mean, that's even more killer than a Villa goal. Everton 3, Gillingham 3. Wow, what a last game this is of the season. So the fans are being treated here. It's a very simple goal for them. The ball comes through. It's Kaminsky. Nice little layoff back. No one's marking anyone. I feel like the marking's just not there for us. And Ndiaye is helpless. But it is all eyes on that Villa score. 3-1 to Villa now. 3-1 to Wolves, but 3-1 to Villa. And what that means is it currently means that Villa and Liverpool tied on points and we are back down there in 6th. Well, that is it then. It is confirmed. We are going to finish in our first season in the Premier League. We are going to finish 6th place. And let's be honest, it's a 6th place finish that we have taken those big teams right to the wire. Let's have a look at this table then. Some crazy results on the final day. But Villa did enough. They're on 63 points. It was only 4 goals between them and Liverpool, so quite close towards the end. Goal difference has absolutely killed us. It's absolutely killed us, and there's lessons been learned here. We need to go and sign a prolific goal scorer. But in a season where I said I'd be happy with mid-table, this is where we come out. We come out in 6th place, and that, to my knowledge, is Europa League football. And it is Europa League football. So first season in the Premier League, the Gills are in the Europa League, and we're one step closer to that Champions League goal that we would like. And it has been such an impressive first season for us, such an impressive first season. So we will be in the Europa League. Now, leave this with me. I'm just going to see if fifth place would have got the Champions League. Oh, before I do that, have a look at this. Initial budgets for next season, £57 million, 46k on the wages. We'll adjust that. But wow, £57 million. It's come a long way in a very short space of time. So it looks as though Villa have got Europa League and not Champions League, which makes me happy, which is crazy because I really want Villa to get Champions League in real life. But in the game, it just goes to show, even if we'd have beat Everton and Newcastle would have done us a favour, it didn't actually matter. So that it is. There it is. First season, let down by a run of fixtures here. Let down, let's be honest, some big moments that we did bottle, but it's all right. It's a learning curve. We've got a pretty young squad, to be fair, and we'll bounce back. We've got 57 million to sort of go in there and sign whoever we want, but let's have a look at some of these stats then. So who played the most games? It was Ndiaye, Max Kilman, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, what a signing this was. Even though, look at those physicals, they are in the mud. The technicals, the mentals, he was pivotal. I guarantee he was pivotal. He might not be here next season. I don't actually think he will be. He was absolutely pivotal though, as was this man here, who is coming on leaps and bounds. Daniel, what a season he has had. Now, in terms of goals, I say we were lacking. Kevin Angulo, he went on to be our main man. We signed on Basta, we signed Angulo. Angulo went on to be the main man. He was sensational up front for us, and he proved that he was the best man for the job. But ultimately, that's not enough goals. No assists for him as well. Vieira, another man with such a good season in him, as was this man here, Durate Cunha. Don't ignore those arrows because he was sensational. Harvey Barnes, another player that was really, really good for us. So some very solid seasons all round. Assist-wise, Cunha, he was the main man. Barnes, Vieira, we've already spoke about. Esquivel, let's give this man a little mention because he was a great signing. 27, looks to be such a good player. And this man here, it's going to be a sad day because we're going to be leaving. Armando Dobra's going to be leaving us, and he's come from League Two. It's time to let him go. But again, what a little stint he did, especially at that start of the season. As for this man too, Mateus Nunes, he's come in and been a revelation. We're going to keep training him in that defensive midfield position, and he is going to be our main man next year. I feel as though he's going to have a huge season for us. One man that didn't have a great season is James Maddison, a bit injury stricken, but that's absolutely fine. We'll be keeping him around next season, hoping he can help us in the Europa League. But lads, it has been a great season. I may have got a bit carried away. Because I really thought we had a chance at the Champions League. But ultimately, this set of lads, this team have provided this finish for us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to go away. I'm going to do the transfer window. The transfer window, by the way, it quite literally, it takes me about 6 hours. That's how in-depth I go looking for players. And this season is so important to get it right. So I will go away. I will be doing the transfers. We'll come back for another episode. The day you'll be seeing this is Thursday. I'm planning to come back on Sunday. And I might even have an FM challenge that's filmed in between. So if you are enjoying the content, the support has been superb. We're only going one way, and that is up, guys. I'm really happy to have people alongside me on this journey. Really, really excited. So if you are enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and as always, I will catch you on the next one.